Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Nour Elborno, and inshallah, I'll be teaching you interpretation this semester. This is a short introductory video to help you explore the course because I know when the semester begins and considering the war and everything we're going through, um, we feel lost, we feel concerned, we feel like we're puzzled. So this is to help you understand what the course is going to be about and to briefly talk about how we're going to assess or how the assessment is going to be for the course. We're going to discuss what we'll learn, how we'll learn it, and what you're expected to do, how to make use of the course, and how to turn this course into a skill that brings income. The course is called interpretation, and interpretation is the other side of translation. Translation is written based, while interpretation depends on speaking, and it does not include transferring the knowledge from one language to another using written language, but through spoken language. So that's why we say it's the oral type of translation. There are two main types, simultaneous or simultaneous and consecutive. We'll explain this in detail, but these two terms are going to we're going to come across them so often. So it's good for you to familiarize yourselves with them. Okay? What things will we learn? There's going to be a theoretical part, which is going to focus on interpretation models. We're also going to learn some linguistic skills, extra linguistic skills. We will learn types of interpretation. We'll have some practices and activities with relation to interpretation itself and speaking, because like we said, interpretation depends on speaking. So we will be working on our speaking skills. How will we learn? We'll be using videos like this. I'll be recording you some things that require explanation. We're going to have some calls, meetings. I can try to arrange some face-to-face meetings with groups of students living next to each other. We can, or displaced next to each other. We can find something like this. You'll be recording yourselves, and this is going to be a must. We'll have some written assignments, but not that much. You are expected to show willingness to learn, because if you're not excited, if you don't feel like, I know it's difficult because of the war, and it's difficult because we're too busy thinking about our hungry stomachs and our thirsty throats, and I know it's so difficult to move around and to collect wood, and I know, but subhanallah, we're here to learn. You're already paying the fees, so let's make the best use of this. Dedicate time and effort. And again, I know it's difficult, and I understand that you have to spend so much time charging your phone or charging your laptop and paying money for the internet card, but you're doing it. So let's make use of it. Don't use Chat GPT, don't use the internet. If you want to graduate and to have skills that enable you to find a job that could get you good income, you have to exert the efforts. That's how I did it. That's how everyone who's working did it. And you're not going to be different. So you have to work hard in order to enjoy really good results. You need to focus on developing your skills, and you need to practice as much as you can. So I'll be giving you the guidelines, I'll be giving you the advice, I'll be passing on my experience. All you have to do is to just follow, listen, and apply. And inshallah, it's going to pay off. How can we turn this course into a skill that brings income? I'll answer that throughout the course. Of course, I'm not going to say this from the first episode. So inshallah, along the course, you will be hearing a lot of real life stories about work, and that's going to guide you on how to land on a job, and inshallah, it's going to be beneficial. Assessment, we're going to have 10 points for participation and engagement on Facebook or during calls or on YouTube, commenting on the to know that you actually watched the video and so on. There will be 15 points for quizzes, 25 for the midterm, 15 practical assignments, 25 the final exam, and you have 10 for written assignments. We could say 5 written assignments and 20 practical assignments. That's something I'm still, I still haven't decided, but it's going to be similar to this. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, whenever you want, whatever happens with you, be sure that I will listen, be sure that I will understand, be sure that I will show the necessary compassion, and as long as you're not lying, as long as you're honest, I'll be there for you. And remember that we're in this together, and my job is to help you learn these skills. Okay? That's my job. Your job is to acquire these skills. I work hard, you work hard, we get good results. I work hard, you don't work hard, there will be no good results. So let's both meet halfway, and inshallah you get the best of the course, and I wish you the very best. Assalamu alaikum.